Hello. Okay, let's do some tarot now. I wanted to share the process that I use with my tarot deck and share that the process of tarot, you don't necessarily need a process, like it's gonna work, and the factors at play are what's dependent upon the message. I mean, it's gonna be an internal process. This is just how life works. Our internal state is going to reflect what we perceive. So my process is I have this necklace here. Let's see if we can see this. On one side is the I Ching. It has a yin yang symbol in the center. Then on the other side it has some rune symbols and a dragon's eye in the center. And this is supposed to be good for scrying. It's worked for me with my tarot, so this is just part of my process. I put the necklace on, and then I have some Palo Santo that I will smell, get into my olfactory nervous system. Stuff is very purifying. And I have this little sphere. How much of this you can see? This is called Mystic Merlinite. I hold this up to my third eye. Just hold it there for a minute and feel. Attune with it. I get to the tarot. We're working with the World Spirit Tarot. This was a gift, and it seems like the best tarot decks we can get are gifts. Kind of the best anything we can get in life are gifts. It holds the most meaning. So my process here, with this deck, the moon and the sun, is that I will shuffle 3 times, and then split the deck 3 times, and then draw 3 cards. Trace. And this is my process and what works for me. So this is what I'm going to do. And I mean, basically I'm drawing this for me, but if you get anything from it, if it resonates with you, then that's awesome. That's the point of why I'm doing this. So let's do it. I'm going to shuffle first. One. And that's and a 3. And then we split it 3 times. 1, 2, 3. And draw 3 cards. And these 3 cards can I mean, the meaning, right? That's the whole point of tarot or any kind of oracle, any kind of inner guidance, or even guru. Like, what's the meaning? What's the message? How do we interpret it? So with these 3 cards, it could be past, present, future. It could be where we were, where we are, where we're going. Same thing. Or it could be what we've let go of, what we need to focus upon, and probable futures, probable outcomes, possible futures, where we may be heading. There's so many variants here with this. This is the beauty of it. So, card number 1. The Ace of Swords. Such a beautiful card. Hopefully you can get a good image of this. Beautiful. And I will read what the creators have said of this card. I can find it. Ah. Perfect. And I mean, this is for me, and hopefully you guys can gain something from it. This card is Truth. An icy sword glints over jagged and snow-covered peaks. Its hilt, adorned with a dazzling blue stone, swirls of wind radiate outward. Both the full sun and dark moon illuminate the landscape. The ancient yoni, symbol of birth, acts as a gateway to the powers of the gleaming sword. Right on so far. The Ace of Swords starts the often troubled journey through the suit of air. Like all the aces, it is a card of potential. It offers the best qualities of its elements: inspiration, insight, and a keen intellect. At the same time, it warns of the more difficult aspects of its suit: fear, anguish, alienation, and disconnection from the body's wisdom. This is just gold right here for anyone and everyone. Body's wisdom. That's what we need to remember. The ace shows us the proverbial double-edged sword. A useful tool, and at the same time a dangerous weapon. The question this card raises is, how do you intend to use the mighty sword of your intellect? Your mind. This is where the power is. How you create. We are creation beings. This is what we do. Create. Even if it's our own hell. We are the ones creating this. We can create our own heaven. We can create our own hell. Our own paradise. It's up to us. How we use the sword. Okay. Will it cleave away outmoded beliefs, or will it defend useless dogmas? Does it serve justice by drawing boundaries, or further tyranny by suppressing creativity? You have the gift to see truth and logic with a beautiful clarity. By rationally analyzing a situation, you have the ability to make good decisions. Your heightened perception makes this an excellent time to resolve to begin a new venture. But your mental powers can also be used to intimidate others and to undermine true perception. I'm going through this right now, and I mean, this isn't something I'm trying to do. It's something that happens, and I'm not always conscious or aware of it. So this is the purpose of tarot, to make us aware of the things that we are doing so that we can change them if we choose to. If we can hold them up and view them objectively and decide, is this something I need to change? Is this something I need to become more clear upon? And that's almost always the case. We need to become more clear on ourselves, on the things that we do. Your mental powers can also be used to intimidate others. The outcome depends on maintaining the integrity of your decisions. Commit yourself to truth. Wherever you find it, lasting wisdom will result with this quest. That's probably one of the most powerful messages you can receive from anyone, from tarot, from anyone. Number 2. Jesus Christ. I'm glad I'm recording this. I'm glad I'm able to share these images because they're amazing. The universe. Let's try to get a good image of this. Good enough. Alright, I will read what it says about the universe. 21. Perfect card. Flowing the ace. Okay. A full-bodied woman poises on the head of a great celestial serpent. Planets circle around her. She wears a girdle of stars. I would say garland of light. And her long hair streams down on her ankles. Like the Hindu god Shiva, she dances the world into existence with pleased concentration. Animal totems of the 4 suits surround her. The placid cow for earth, the clever crow for air, the mighty lion for fire, and the sensitive dolphin for water. Oh, man. Okay. The universe dances in rapturous unity with all that is. Her body and mind and spirit move in harmony with each other and with the cosmos. She is an emblem of wholeness, a fully realized human. Oh, hopefully in future videos we will touch upon the fully realized human and who she is here now, and who her children are here and now. Her perfection is an ideal that we all spiral toward and away from. As the last card of the major arcana, the universe represents a circle, a cycle, reaching completion when she appears. Events and relationships will come full circle. This is exactly what I'm going through. No surprise with me and my process of tarot. Come full circle and lingering issues will be resolved. Well, let's hope so. Because fuck. This shit's crazy right now. As it is for a lot of people right now. The universe offers you her divine perfection. She challenges you to know yourself and your place in the world. That's purpose. That's what it's all about. Keep in mind, however, that the end of every cycle holds the seeds of a new beginning. Beautiful. On the next step of the spiral, you may play the fool once again. It's all a circle. Ouroboros. Beginning and end. It's all a cycle. Cycles and circles. Man. Jesus. The sun. There is a little Buddha boy here. Has a kind of a man's head, boy's body, and a lotus holding the sun. Because we all need to be the lotus. The plant, the nature. We need to feel our own inner nature, which isn't supposed to be separated from the outer nature. The outer is the inner. The inner is the outer. Let's read this one. Number 19. The sun. Which is pretty fucking crazy. As I am a Leo. Whatever that means. I am the sun. A fixed sign. A smiling child sits under a clear blue sky. Like the petals of the lotus he sits upon, he opens his arms to take in all the blessings of the sun. Flowers bloom all around him. The sun brings us a deep yet simple joy. It restores our sense of wonder, power, essence, helping us to see the world with the innocence of a young child. Absolutely. Life is good, as it should be, as we should perceive it, as we should live it and be it. For there is nothing to fear in the brilliant land of the sun. All is visible in the sun, in the light. But we are in a realm of light and dark, sun and shade, sun and moon. The aspects and modulations are all a part of what creates this grand spectacle, grand creation that we call life. With the sun's light comes fresh energy and renewed vitality. Especially after a hard time, we can once again see the beauty of life and the interconnectedness of all things. By shining, the sun shares its happiness with others. This card promises friendship and love. Its message is clear. Enjoy this wonderful life. That was, I wasn't expecting those cards. That was some powerful stuff. Very deep. And hopefully you guys got a little something from that. I sure did. It really, really struck home with what I'm going through. And I think with what we are all going through, we all need more sun. And to awaken to our inner nature and what true nature is. There isn't supposed to be any separation. It's all of the mind. The sun is a reflection of the love for all humankind. So when you feel the sun, know that you are feeling the love. It's all for you. We are one, and we are remembering. Peace and deep love.